So the great wealth transfer, the green movement, it's taking money out of middle class, poor people and putting it in the hands of the rich elite who are making up all these nonsense rules. And they don't care about America versus the rest of the world. They are the globalists, right?
Well, sure. And I mean, people get really angry when I pick on Elon Musk, but I think he's big enough to pick on. He's a great example. Look at what he's worth. Okay, what billions and billions of dollars. What would he be worth if it weren't for the government artificially creating a market for electric vehicles and solar panels that would never exist without taking your money and my mom's money, who's a nurse, and dad's money, who's a railroader, all the normal everyday people, and putting it into Elon's pockets for a green agenda, a supposed crisis or emergency. But interestingly, some of the smartest people on earth who work for our adversaries, maybe the Chinese or the Russians, they have some smart people there too, they're not buying it. Look at how they behave. Are they not building coal plants left and right?
Course.
Are they not exporting oil and gas as hard as they can? I'm talking about the Russians here. So why does no one else seem to be on board with the program, but our elites are certainly there because it's just easy to see what's happening. And people are instinctively figuring this out. It's taken a while because they successfully scared everyone into believing, like AOC would say, that we're in an existential crisis. We might not exist 12 years from now,
right,
if we don't hand all of our money and power to people like her to stop the halt of the rise of the ocean.
What's Greta Thunberg going to do when she's 60 years old and still trying to get attention, selling the same old
Hey, you know what? It still works for Paul Krugman. It still works for a lot of people who sell the idea that there are too many of us and we are the problem. Like humans are the cancer of the earth, as if we don't belong here. We're not just a part of the earth and part of the environment.
I've got a show.
Or Al Gore.
I have a show that regulations are 10 reasons why you're not wealthy. That's the bottom line. The title of the show is 10 reasons why you're not rich. And reason number one is excess regulation. Reason Foundation did a study, and they showed that if we'd kept regulations at the same level as 60 years earlier, the average pay of average household earnings would be $330,000 a year. Wow. And that was just one of the 10 reasons. Healthcare, Social Security, there's a whole lot of other reasons, the war on poverty. But that goes to your point. And I dug that up because that was something that was actually published in, that's 2014 or 10 years ago at least. And it was through 2009 before we even added Obama and Biden regulations. So just think what the earnings could be now. But you reached out to me, emailed and said, hey, what's this show? And I was like, what are you talking about, Jackie? You were watching some of our earliest episodes because we just put them on Rumble so that people could see them. We just made them free outside the paywall from Blaze and put them on Rumble. And you reached out. So you binge watched Economic War Room?
I did. I scrolled through literally 3 years of Economic War Room, and I was like highlighting things I wanted to save and watch for later because I didn't have time to watch all that much Economic War Room. I'm like, ooh, that's a good one. I want that one. Ooh, I love that one. Okay, I love that guest. So I just kept.
So what caught your eye when you were going through that? What?
Now you ask me this. This was been like a month ago, but I mean, I think there were things like I love modern monetary theory debunked.
Okay.
Anything like that, where you're debunking the. To me, modern monetary theory is to economics. I love this from a friend of mine, as alchemy is to chemistry. So someone has to talk some sense here.